excited today. You know why? I don't know what it is. I am obsessed with finding great foundations. It's like my favorite thing to review because I don't know, I always feel like there's going to be a bigger, better, well, not bigger, but like a better, just more perfect, like something that's going to give me absolute perfection, flawlessness. I'm always like thinking there's going to be one more out there, it's somewhere out there, and I'll just find it one day. And so that's why I get so excited about foundations. So even though I have lots that I love, but you know, a new one comes along and I'm like, give it to me, I want it right now. So as soon as this came out, I was excited to try it, and then Sephora offered it as a gift with purchase in a deluxe sample size, and I thought, oh, this is perfect. You know, try it for free. This is amazing. So this is the Josie Maran Vibrancy foundation. And first of all, look at the colors, like it's so pretty. So this is an argan oil foundation. You know, Josie Maran is all about the argan oil. That's what their whole brand is based around. And this foundation is supposed to be all about skincare and great ingredients and vibrant skin, luminous skin, and all of that kind of stuff. So I'm going to put it to the test today, and in a second you're going to see me apply it. So if you're interested in this foundation review, then stick around. Okay, so here's the foundation. This is the deluxe sample size because why pay for the full size when you can get it for free? So this is in the shade, why don't I find out before I start talking? Stop wasting your time. Euphoric, RG20. When I was looking into this, R is for red or pink tone, G is for more golden or yellow tone, and RG is neutral. So I lean more neutral to yellow golden, but I can do neutral for sure. So this looked like it would be this best, you know, shade for me. Look at the packaging, it's so cute. I love how colorful it is. So I'm going to do one side of my face with a brush, one side of my face with a beauty blender. We could see if there's any difference. This says it's supposed to be medium to full coverage. We'll see if that's true. And I am going to first prime. I'm going to prime my oily areas with my Makeup Forever mattifying primer. And then I'm going to spray my face with my Smashbox primer water. Reason I do this is because I want to test this how I would wear it in my normal everyday life. I don't really see the point in trying it without primer because I would never wear foundation without primer. The only thing I really would wear without primer is like a BB cream or a CC cream type thing. My skin is moisturized already, so make sure you moisturize before you do any kind of skin prep before your foundation. Let's just look at what they actually say about this. This is from the Sephora website. So, a revolutionary medium to full coverage skincare foundation fluid powered by 100% pure argan oil. Vibrancy is designed to interact and adapt to the movements of your skin, whoa, with delicate fluidity for a radiant dimensional finish. The breathable, lightweight, medium to full coverage formula features a powerful blend of moisture enhancing ingredients that help soothe, smooth, and restore skin's luminosity. So this foundation seems to be like all about being luminous, and I can see why that would be the case because it's got argan oil in it. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I am super oily. I am probably one of the oiliest girls on YouTube you'll ever meet. So not all foundations are made for oily skin, and nor should they be. There should be different types for different skin tones. But if you are oily and you want to see how this wears, I am your guinea pig. You will know by the end of today if this wears well on oily skin. We're gonna find out together. Okay, so let's get into it. There it is on the back of my hand, just right off the bat. Look at it moving. So it's not super thick. It's definitely a little bit more liquidy. Oh, it feels nice. Okay, so let's do this side with the Beauty Blender first. I look like Two-Faced. Okay, normally, just FYI, I don't really like to apply any of my foundations with a beauty blender, so I'm only doing this for you guys. I don't know. I find the only difference with a beauty blender is that it kind of shears out the application. I love my beauty blender type products for concealer, but for foundation, I don't know. It's not like the holy grail for me. So anyway, looking at this closely, the finish is nice. I can already see the luminosity. Like, I can see the light bouncing off my cheek. Yeah, I can see it in the viewfinder. You can probably see it too. So that's cool. Yeah, it looks to be medium. I don't know if it could build up to full, because I can still see like kind of I have a few spider veins in my face, and I can still see them a little bit, but it's pretty much covered it up. And same thing, like freckles, that's my test, is spider veins and freckles, if I can still see them, and to what extent, that I know what the coverage is. So to me, this is like a full medium right off the bat, which is cool. Yeah, so far I like it. Let's do the other side with the brush. Definitely fuller coverage with a brush. Now with the brush, and this is honestly, you guys, this is a Morphe brush. I don't know, it doesn't have a number on it. It's like a very dense, just a slightly rounded tip foundation brush. This is my favorite brush for foundation. It doesn't normally leave a streaky finish, but today it is, because I think this foundation it's very pigmented. First of all, I might have put a little bit too much on. It might be my fault, because on the first side, you know, this probably sheared it out a little bit. On this side, it's looking a little streaky, so I'm just gonna bounce over it with the Beauty Blender just to blend it, not really to shear it out very much, but okay, I like that a little bit better. Yeah, so this side, with the brush, you get more pigment because this is gonna shear it out a little bit. So depending on what you like, I would call this full coverage. This is, to me, like full coverage. It's very pigmented foundation. Like, I'm really surprised at that, how much pigment is in it. When it said argan oil, like, I thought that argan oil would kind of make it like definitely more on the liquidy side, maybe shear it out, but no, this is like a full coverage foundation. So if you like that kind of thing, then this might be your cup of tea. Yeah, so this just blended out any of that streakiness. So if you are going to use a brush to get that better coverage, then go for it, and maybe just have one of these on hand to kind of like blend out any brush strokes. Okay, so now I'm just going to use my corrector on my dark circles. I'm going to put my concealer on, and I'm going to set, you would think I wasn't prepared, I'm going to set my face with my trusty e.l.f. Perfect Finish HD translucent powder. This is my favorite setting powder, so it's what I use to test any foundation, and then I will come back. Okay, so everything is done. It is currently 11:20. Can you see that? 11:20 a.m. I will check in sometime between 8 and 9 probably, and we'll see how this wears. Right now though, I'm going to get you all up in my face business, and you can see it like up close how it looks on the skin. So let's do that. So there is the Beauty Blender side. I think you can see a little bit there. This is the more medium-ish coverage side. Oh, excuse me, I think I need to epilate my upper lip. Okay, this side is the brush side. There's my oily area. There's the forehead. So yeah, they're all up in my face. That's how the foundation currently looks. I am going to like fix plus myself because I always do that to just kind of like blend all my makeup together once I do contour, blush, all that kind of stuff. So I think that'll probably bring some of the luminosity back. When I first applied it, I'm sorry I keep touching my hair, but I have all these little hairs that keep touching my face and they're bugging me. I don't know what's going on there. Sorry. Okay, back to the review, Drea. Okay, so first impression wise, yeah, it had more luminosity before I set it. So I'm hoping that's gonna come back a little bit once I fix plus myself. But the coverage is great. I like this shade match. I think it's decent for me. What do you guys think? Let me know. But I think it's decent. So neutral was good on my skin tone. And yeah, other than that, I'm just, you know, as always, interested to see how it's going to perform with my oily skin. And we'll see that by the end of the day. So next time you see me, I will be checking in. Okay, it's not 8:14. I'm ready to take the day off my face, ready to get this makeup off, and I'm tired and I want to get into some pajamas and lounge around and watch Survivor and Big Brother Canada. Okay, so let's look at this foundation. I think it's looking pretty good. I thought this being an argan oil, why am I putting that in quotes? It is an argan oil foundation. This being an argan oil foundation, that it would like really be super oily on my already oily skin. And you saw that I did put on the mattifying primer, so there's that, but I wear that with every foundation. So you can see like my skin is incredibly luminous right now because it's oily. So let's blot it. I've got my trusty Boscia blotting papers. I'm really liking these. Please don't be grossed out. Okay, see, that's how much oil there is. And I did this around 4 o'clock as well. So you can see I've got a lot of oil production going on. One paper should do my whole face though. Anyway, so it did make me look luminous, right? But it didn't, like, I didn't look like a huge oil slick, even though it's got quite a bit of oil going on. So looks like it's holding up really good. Let me just get my own mirror out here. Yeah, looks like it's holding up really good. I'm not noticing it wearing away really anywhere. I've been wearing this now, what, 9 hours, I think? Yeah, probably about 9 hours. So I did notice midday when I was looking at it that it did settle into these little smile lines that I have, the smallest of them right there and right there. So I noticed kind of like settling into those lines. Other than that, I just kind of blotted it in, rubbed it around a little bit. The rest of the day it was fine. It didn't settle into my pores, but I didn't find that it did anything to hide them or mask them or anything like that. So like when I look in the mirror, I can see my pores. Okay, no big deal, right? I mean, I don't even know that it said it would do anything about that, but I just thought I'd let you know. I think that this would be a really, really good foundation for somebody with dry skin because I felt comfortable, hydrated all day long. And me being oily, you know, I don't really need that, whereas a dry skin person would. So I think that it would be really, really good. But even being oily and wearing this, I wouldn't necessarily steer you clear of it if you were oily. I think it's held up really well. It's given me a nice glow and, you know, I didn't look like an oil slick. If you are oily and you want to try this, I say go right ahead. And what I would say though is you probably do have to use a few mattifying products just to work with it. So like, you know, use a mattifying primer in your oily areas like I did. Otherwise, I think maybe it might end up being too much, but I'm liking the way this looks and I'm liking the way it wears, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. And other than that, that's it for today. So I hope you had fun watching this, and I hope that you found this helpful, and let me know if you have any questions at all. So I'll see you next time. Bye.